Hi, welcome back, my people. One Forum News brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. We are going straight forward to South Africa again to take a look at the case involving the escape of Thabo Bester from prison in that country. And it was alleged that he was aided by his then girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha, that is Nandipha Magudumana. That's the name, very solid name. Unfortunately, she was the one that aided or allegedly aided this gentleman. So the case have been called again. This case have been traveling in court for some time now since they were apprehended in April. There was somewhere in April last year. They were apprehended in somewhere in Tanzania and brought to court for them to face trial. Already this gentleman is serving a life sentence in jail for various crimes, that's murder and other things that he committed in the past. But he was aided or helped by this lady, Dr. Nandipha, to escape from prison. And a lot of things are happening. They appeared in court, and this is the pre-trial. As they go to court, it's now public notice or public knowledge that now Dr. Nandipha, who used to be one of the accused persons, is now accused number one. What may happen? Maybe per the investigation or the new details available to the investigators, it seems that she is a prime suspect in this whole thing. So they now tag her as accused number one. That's the new development about this whole case. And this is going to bring a new aspect of the case altogether. We are all waiting for what will happen. But sadly, what happened in court in the past, when they met in the court for the first time, that is Thabo Bester and the girlfriend. You know very well that Thabo is in different cell and Nandipha is also in different cell. But when they met somewhere last year, they showed love, they expressed love, they hugged, they did all manner of things to the admiration of the public. Those that were criticized. But unfortunately for her, when she was applying for bail, that is Dr. Nandipha, she raised an issue that she was kidnapped or coerced or forced under duress to help this gentleman to escape from jail. So he should be allowed to set free, or she acted under duress. But unfortunately, when she got to court, she forgot herself because these are lovers, allegedly. She forgot herself. She was all smile, full of love and everything. They were showing affection. So as a result of that, based on that fact and other legal argument that was made by the lawyers, that is the prosecuting lawyers, they deny her bail. But this time around, she wanted to play her card very well. So when they called to court, the two of them were there. She saw the gentleman. The gentleman, as Thabo Bester, attempted to draw her attention to him, but she completely snubbed this gentleman. So sad. She was focused, serious. She did not even exchange any greetings with this gentleman this time around, to the surprise of all, because we were all expecting to see love bears again, to learn from those that are in prison. They're also practicing proper love, as those of us outside can learn from again. But this time around, they disappointed all of us. Nandipha only brought her Bible. She was reading the Bible and praying throughout the proceedings. That is serious. That is what normally happens. If we are all in problem, or if you find yourself in one problem or the other, we get more religious, and it's not surprising because the things that she's going through, she's having two of her children out there and a former husband also out there. She doesn't know what is wrong with the kids for now. She doesn't know whether they are good, being taken care of or whatever. She's not aware. And she's a young mom also before this incident happened. So she need to seek the face of God. And that's exactly all she's doing. She's not the only one. When you get into trouble, if you are Muslim, you go to the Quran. If you are a Christian, you go to the Bible. And if you are traditionalist or whatever, Bible or Quran are there for you to read. They are more or less like motivational things for us to live. When you read, you learn more things and you get inspiration from them. That is exactly what Dr. Nandipha is doing, to the admiration of all. She's not a good Christian. That is what we are all seeing. As to whether she's just playing the script for us to see, only the court will determine that. So we are observing for the best, and we'll know exactly what will happen, and we'll bring you the best. And the case is now, the pre-trial is on. This is going to be a full hall trial because we are now on the phase of the pre-trial. And there are all manner of things, new information that are coming about. We are leaving that to court to decide. And also, we should all know that when it comes to trial involving murder conspiracy, it's not something that they could just wake up one day and pass judgment. But she is now accused number one, and that's going to change the entire proceedings. But for now, the courts have adjourned the case. That is to 5th of June 2024. We are waiting patiently for that day. But in a related development, this whole incident happened that a gentleman by name Katlego was the one that was taken from morgue allegedly and sent to Thabo Bester's jail, and he set the jail on fire to send a signal to all of us that Thabo died in the burn or in the tragic fire in the cell. But whilst they were doing that, they sneak out and they ran away towards Tanzania before they were accosted and arrested and brought back to South Africa for the trial. Now, the family of Katlego, they are also suing the state for not minding them or not taking them serious. But we're also waiting patiently for what is going to happen when it comes to that case, because it seems they are also not, allegedly, not being treated fairly by the state. But this whole thing is very complex, and everybody have to calm down for us to tell and analyze everything about this case to your understanding. It's a very complex one, but we try our best to bring you the best in all the details, do the necessary analysis. As we speak now, they returned back to jail. That is Thabo Bester and the girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha. They've been taken back, and the rest of the accomplices, including the father of Dr. Nandipha. She was also part of the case. She was also initially arrested, but now they are all on bail. They were all in court. And Nandipha, unlike the boyfriend or the former boyfriend, she hugged the dad, they exchanged pleasantry, and they were so happy all over the place. But she completely snubbed Thabo Bester, one-time lover. But you know, when it comes to court system, when it comes to the judiciary, when it comes to the prison system, sometimes a lot of things happen. No one knows. It could be that maybe they've been communicating allegedly, or they even be meeting each other. No one knows, because a lot of things allegedly happen when it comes to the judiciary, not specifically judiciary, but when it comes to the prison system. And one issue that was also raised in court was about Thabo Bester being diabetic. That's serious. And the lawyer, that is the prosecuting lawyer, made the allegation, the presentation, that it seems Bester refused his food that morning. He refused to take his meal. And now the counter argument that was made by his lawyer was he's very diabetic and he doesn't take food full of sugar, so he needs to be given special treatment here and there. And surprisingly, the prosecuting lawyer, one of them, happened to also be Bester. As to whether they relate or not, that no one can tell. But when it comes to names all over Africa, even South Africa specifically, when it comes to names, anybody at all can just pick any name. So it could be that they are not related in any way, shape, or form. But Miss Bester is one of the prosecutors involved in this case, and Thabo Bester is one of the people that have been accused of being serious criminals. But we are watching what will happen. And at the end, the court ruler, they should make sure that Thabo Bester is fed well, given the appropriate food for him to eat so that he can take his medicine. I can see what he's going through, because it's not easy to be diabetic and being in prison. That's going to be a very tough task. But he is a very good and well-connected person, and I know very well that will be given special treatment, because this is a man that once upon a time even organized international conference right from prison. And even he held his birthday, that people were outside celebrating the birthday. He was in prison and he took part in this birthday celebration. So that is the strong man that we are talking about, Thabo Bester. But let's see how the court system will be able to pass judgment on this, and this case will rest and rest forever, because he also committed a lot of crimes in the past, that is killing of women and raping and other things. And he was serving life sentence for that. So that means he is already a convicted person before this new case of escape from prison and in. So Dr. Nandipha, praying hard, we are also praying with her, but let the truth and justice be served, so that the family of Katlego can also be happy that yes, truly, their son did not die in vain. Please, for more, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, when it comes to crime, security, anything political and historical antecedents in Africa. We are here to analyze and bring you the best. Your likes and your comments will be highly appreciated. Thank you, and always be with us. Thank you so much.